for this little segment, what I've done is I've made a chart for you, and I've included all the polygons that we talked about last time. I've drawn a little picture of each polygon, and now I'm going to help you figure out how to do the perimeter and area of each one. So we're going to start with a parallelogram. Perimeter, you see the word rim. So that's what perimeter means. It means you're going to get the measurement of the rim. So you're going to take this side plus this side plus this side plus this side. So side plus side plus side plus side equals the perimeter. Sometimes the sides are the same and sometimes they're not. If they're the same, then you could have 2s plus s plus s. To get the area of a parallelogram, again, be very careful of that height because you want to make sure that the height is straight. So to get the area of a parallelogram, you're just going to do base times height, but you have to make sure and have the correct height. So I'm going to say here, beware height. Don't be that kid that measures this as the height. Okay, the square is very easy. The perimeter, because all the sides are the same, is just 4 times the side. Let me just write up here that S is going to equal side. B is going to be base, and H is going to be height. Okay, so the square is pretty easy, and it's easy for base times height. Now notice I wrote it in a different format. Here I put the X, here I did not. Either way is okay. And base times height in the square is fine because they're all straight. The rhombus has easy for the perimeter because it's 4s, 4 times the side. But to get the area of the rhombus, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do base times height. We don't really call it base times height. We call it side times side, which would be side squared. And you could do the same thing here, side squared, either way. Okay, the kite, you have to divide the kite. Well, let's do the perimeter first. So the perimeter is going to be, these two sides are the same, so 2 times one side plus 2 times the other side. So these two sides would be here, and these two sides would be here. You also could do side plus side plus side plus side. Either way is fine. To get the area, we're going to divide it into triangles. So we have one triangle here and one triangle here. So we're going to find the area of triangle 1 by doing base times height divided by 2. Now be careful. Here's your height, so you're going to be aware of that height again. And we're going to take that area and we're going to add it to the area of triangle 2. So this is going to be triangle 1, and this is going to be triangle 2. Again, be really careful of the height. And so you do base times height divided by 2. Okay, rectangle is, again, 2 of the same sides plus 2 of the same sides. Side plus side plus side plus side. The area is easy again. Base times height. You can't do s squared because they're different measurements. Okay, the trapezoid for the perimeter, it depends on what type of trapezoid it is. So I can't tell you 2s plus 2s because if it's this kind, it will be 2s plus s plus s. So I'm really just going to say s plus s plus s plus s because it could have so many different formats. For the area, the formula is base 1 plus base 2 divided by the height, divided by 2 times the height. So it's the same as a triangle, base times height, but now you have 2 bases. Remember we said base 1, base 2. Doesn't matter which one you make 1 and which one you make 2, as long as they're the 2 parallel sides. So I'm going to do one of a trapezoid just to be sure you understand it. So here's my trapezoid. If this is 4 and this is 8 and my height is 3, to do the formula I do base 1, 4. I'm going to write it here. Okay, so I do 4 plus 8 divided by 2 times 3. 4 plus 8 is 12, divided by 2, divided by 2 equals 6, and 6 times 3 is 18. If it's inches, it's 18 inches squared. Remember that for area, all of these areas are in square units. And the perimeter is not.